Say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. First and foremost, want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the four corners of the earth to push the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. This evening I want to touch on this video, to edify the church. Because Christianity is the doctrine of devil. Christianity is the doctrine of vanity. You know what I mean? So I once want to touch on this video. It's so like Gino Jennings, right, stating in this video that you can eat pork. Right? So I'm gonna let this video run to edify the church, because this is a deceiver. This pastor is a deceiver. Right? He deceiving, he leading the children of Israel astray. Right?
Alright, and come on, question number 2. I know the Old Testament law did not allow us to eat pork. Yes. Was this law abolished? Can we eat pork today?
Yes. Question is, why is it that God in the Old Testament command you to abstain from different meats?
Alright, so this devil said, the next devil member in the church asked if he could eat pork, and he said yes. Right? So let me see what the Mosai Yahweh, who is the Father, who the world going to call God, and Yahweh Shai, who the world going to call Jesus, which is the Son. Let's see what they say, because this is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai word. So let me see what they say, because this is man. We don't trust man, so we trust Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So let Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai word speak. Right? So we try to say the Most High change. Let's see if the Most High change. Right? This is Malachi chapter 3 verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. So the Lord telling you in Malachi chapter 3 verse 6, I am the Lord, I change not. So the Most High ain't change. Pork is abomination, and we're going to get deep down into it. Right? Therefore, his sons of Jacob are not consumed. So the Most High say he changed not. The Most High say he's a man that he should not lie, or the son of man that he should repent. The Most High is not a man that he should lie. If he said don't eat something, just don't eat it. Right? This law ain't changed. Let's see what his son say. This is the New Testament. Here we son say. This is Matthew. His son said the exact thing what your father say. This is Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Think not that I come to destroy the law. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy but to fulfill. So he didn't destroy the law. He didn't say he could eat pork now. He didn't say nothing about that. He didn't destroy that law. Pork is abomination. Shell food, all this seafood without scale and fin, they are abomination. Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, we still seen heaven and earth. We still seen heaven and earth. Till heaven and earth pass, one dot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. One dot, one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. This is a straight cut to this devil. Christianity is the doctrine of devil. You're deceiving the people. You have the people committing abomination and provoking the Most High Yahweh to anger. This is the Most High vessel. Pork is an unclean meat. Right? It's an unclean meat. So we go down some more into this lesson. Right? And here this devil got to say. He's a deceiver. This is a false prophet.
Why is it that in the old, it wasn't just pork you had to abstain from, certain shellfish and things of that. So it was a variety of meats that God wanted you to abstain from naturally. Now let us remember that the law was a schoolmaster, and it was a shadow of good things to come. Now the Apostle Paul come along and teaches us they eat whatsoever sold in the shambles. Shambles mean market, but you got to pray over it.
That's right.
Yeah, the shamble mean marketplace. But you're not going to go and buy pork because you know pork unclean. You're not going to go and buy shark because you know shark is a scavenger. You're not going to go and buy lobster, shrimps and all these things. You know these things is abomination. You can buy meat that you can eat. Because all variety of meat sell in the shamble. They got lamb, they got chicken, they got beef, they got goat. This is meat you can eat. Fish with skin and feel. Slacky fish with skin and slacky fish with fin and scale. These are fish you can eat. Right? These are also sell in the shamble. Come on, this is common sense. This is common sense. So what Apostle Paul was saying, if any one of them bid you that believe not to a feast, to what? They might gather Christmas gathering. They might have the pagan holiday gathering, and they bid you to go. The Most High said, go. If you feel to go, go. Eat without eat. He said, whatever the gift to you, eat. But you're not gonna take pork because you know pork is abomination. So if they give you chicken and goat, we know the sacrifices to idols. Because Christmas is a pagan holiday. All these worldly holidays, pagan holiday. So what Apostle Paul was saying, if they bid you to their feast, right? If you feel to go, and you can eat. Once it's not abominable food, you're not gonna eat it. That's common sense. So they're literally going off. They're going off. You understand? They're going off. Right? Get the precept, man. You know, these Christianity gone through. Right? This is 1 Corinthians chapter. You know, I can read it because they're gonna bring it out too, so I can read it now. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10. 4:25. Whatsoever is sold in the shamble that eat, asking no conscience sake, for the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. He said, if any of them that believe not bid you to a feast, and he be disposed to go, whatsoever is said before you eat, asking no question for conscience sake. So if you say, all right, you know, celebrating birthday is abomination because it's self-worship, let's go back to idolatry. So if you say you want your family member have a birthday party and invite you to go, you feel like go, you go. They might got chicken, they might got goat, lamb, and all kind of abominable meat. They know you don't eat these things. So if they come and they say, I got some lamb, got some potato fries, whatever, you eat. You give thanks and you eat. That's common sense. That is common sense because you know that the law said don't eat that. That's why he's saying that the law was a schoolmaster. Right? So now you know that you know what? The law teach you that you're not supposed to eat pork. So your law was your schoolmaster. So now you don't have to guess if you can eat that or not. You know the law said don't eat that, is don't eat that. So you're not gonna go eat a piece of pork because you know it's abomination. So these devils going off, right? These are deceivers, right? Deceiving the people, right? He said, verse 28, but if any man say unto you, this is offered in sacrifice unto idols, eat not for his sake that showeth it, and for conscience sake, for the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Yeah, because we know sacrificing to idols, because like if it says a birthday party, there's idol worship, the worship of self, right? These wacky ass Christian have no business going in this Bible. The Most High didn't send y'all is deceivers, right? Y'all is deceivers, right?
Sanctified through the word of God and in prayer. So now I know many of you write me and say, well, Pastor Jennings, the devil's in the hall. When Jesus came to the man that was called Legion because he had devils in him, and Jesus cast the devils out, the devils went into the swine, and the swine went in the water and drowned, and that lets me know that pig is unclean. Well, if that's the reason why you won't eat hog, you better stop drinking water. Because after the devil got in the pig, the devil and the pig went in the water and drowned the hog.
That's right.
You go around too long without drinking water, you'll soon understand.
Amen.
So the Bible says you eat whatsoever is sold
In the shambles.
Do you hear
In
this?
1 Corinthians chapter 10 and at verse 25.
Be quick.
Whatsoever is sold in the shambles,
Whatsoever is sold in the market,
that eat, asking no question, for conscience sake.
For conscience sake.
For the earth is the Lord.
Wait a minute. The earth is whose?
The earth is the Lord.
It's the Lord's.
And the fullness thereof.
And everything in it. So what do unclean meat represent? The reason why God didn't want them to involve themselves in a variety of different meats that were unclean, dealing with unclean meats represent an unclean people.
That's right.
Glory to God, because when Brother Peter was up on the housetop, God showed Peter unclean meats.
That's right.
But the meats that were unclean was people, fowl of the air, creeping things. And God told Peter, rise up, slay, and eat. And then the apostle said, nothing unclean or uncommon will come into my mouth. But the Lord said, that which I have cleansed, don't you call common. So now the unclean meat in the Old Testament represent the unclean people. Because when God commanded the folk not to involve themselves in
They're off. Because the meat, the unclean, this is unclean beast in the Old Testament is literally meat. But when the Most High showed Apostle Peter the vision, he was speaking about the Israelite foreigners who was unclean, who mixed themselves among the Gentile and followed the custom of the Gentile, because Cornelius was an Israelite. So this is a whole other topic. But this devil saying the unclean men that it speaks in Acts chapter 10 is also unclean men in the law in Leviticus, the Levitical law, right? This totally blasphemy, right? Just want to get some information quick and then go back to the scriptures, right? This is totally blasphemy, right? But this is just to edify the church, right? It's a certain reason why you should not eat pig, right? Right? Pork. It's a 30 reason why you should not eat pork, right? So I'm going to pull up this article. I'm not going to read the whole article. Well, you can just type in 13 reasons why you should not eat pork and it can come up and you click on it and it can show you, right? This is totally disgusting when you read this, right? These animal was created to be scavenger of the earth, right? But in the congregation is a bunch of simple-minded jakes, a bunch of dummies. Yeah, a bunch of destroy all you dummies if you don't repent. Right? I'll read from 5, right? It's I'll read from 4. Right? It says, unlike other animals, a pig does not sweat or perspire. It said perspiration is a means by which toxins are removed from the body. Since a pig does not sweat, the toxins remain within its body and its meat. Verse 5, it said, pigs and swine are so poisonous, right? It said that you can hardly kill them with the citrine. This word just not Salaki, right? It's let me get this. It was strychnine, right? It said, verse 5, it said, pigs and swine are so poisonous that you can hardly kill them with strychnine or other poison. You can't kill them with that. Verse 6, it said, farmers will often pen up pig within a rattlesnake nest, because the pig will eat the snakes, and if bitten, they will not be harmed by the venom. So pigs eat rattlesnake, and if the snake bitten the pig, it won't be harmed by the venom. This we put it inside your system. That's why a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians sick, and it can't be healed because you're transgressing the law of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because you're following these false prophets. Right? Number 7, when a pig butchered, right, it's a worm and insect take to its flesh sooner and faster than to other animals' flesh. In a few days, the swine flesh is full of worms. This is what you put in your system, right? This is what you put in your system, right? This is why the Most High say you shouldn't eat that, right? But you Jake Simple, right? Just a minute. You Jake Simple. You listen to these deceivers, right? Now, just a minute, right? It says swine and pig have over a dozen parasites within them, such as tapeworm, fluke worms, trichina. He said there is no safe temperature at which pork can be cooked to ensure that all these parasites, their cycid and eggs will be killed. So it doesn't matter what temperature heat you use, it can't kill them because they got so much dozens of parasites in them. So you put in all that within your body, you must be sick. Verse 9, he said pig and meat. So that he said pig meat has twice as much fat as beef. He said a 3 dozen T-bone steak contain 8.5 grams of fat. A 3 dozen pork chop contain 18 grams of fat. A 3 dozen beef ribs has 11.1 grams of fat. A 3 dozen pork steak ribs has 23.2 grams of fat. It said cow have a complete digestive system, having 4 stomachs. He said it does take over 24 hours to digest their vegetarian diet, causing its food to be purified in toxins. In contrast, the swine, one stomach, take only 4 hours to digest its food diet, turning its toxic food into meat. So the meat you think is only toxic with all them parasites inside, right? It's the swine carry about 30 disease which can easily pass to the human. This is why it said God command that we are not even to touch their carcass. Leviticus 11:18. We can get into the just now, right? He said the trina worms of the swine is microscopically small, right? Let me go into this word, right? We go into this word, right? If you can see what is that, right? He's a deceiver. That pastor is a deceiver, right? You deceiving the people, right? And this Christianity, right? The doctrine of devil. Christianity is the doctrine of devil, right? This is what they do. They deceiving the people. Right? China is the word, right? It's any of several parasitic worm of the genus. It said Trichinella, right? Trichinella, Salaki, Trichinella. He said trichinella that infect the intestines and cause trichinosis, right? This word is trichinosis. Trichinosis, right? Trichinosis is a disease characterized by headache, chill, fever, and soreness of muscle caused by the presence of the menotados of the genus trichinella in the intestines and muscle tissue. So this we doing to yourself. That's why so much you people sick. Because that's what the pig doing. This is why you're not supposed to eat the pig, right? But you people want to follow this devil, right? Pastor Gino Jennings. Pastor Gino Jennings is a deceiver, right? That is a deceiver, right? He don't have no understanding of the scriptures. He is a deceiver, right? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 6, verse 13. Consider the works of the Most High, for who can make that straight which he had made crooked? So how you could cleanse an unclean thing? How you could make something straight with the Most High made crooked? You are a deceiver, you are a blasphemer, you are a false prophet. And your congregation is a pack of dummies. Christianity is the doctrine of the devil. Right? This is Ecclesiasticus. This is in the Apocrypha Ecclesiasticus, right? Chapter 34, verse 4. He said, of an unclean thing, of an unclean thing, what can be clean? So how a pig could be clean? How the hell you can eat pig when the Most High say he change not? Teaching blasphemy, right? Ecclesiasticus chapter 34, verse 4. Of an unclean thing, what can be clean? And from that, he said, and from that thing which is false, what is truth? Salaki. And from that thing which is false, what truth can come? So you're teaching false. What truth will come out of that? Because you're teaching false. Right? You're teaching false. Right? This is let me get Job. Right? Teaching false. This is Job 14 and 4. Right? This is Job chapter 14 verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing? Question mark. Not one. So you can't make a pig clean. A pig is an abomination. So you teaching blasphemy. Let me read this again. Job chapter 14 verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. You cannot do that. The Most High say he change not. You teaching blasphemy. Right? That is blasphemy. Right? That is blasphemy. Right? This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 8. He said, but they are altogether brutish. Yeah, you are foolish, ignorant. Right? And foolish. He said the stock is a doctrine of vanity. That's Christianity. That is Christianity. Right? Teaching doctrine of devil, teaching lie to your congregation. Right? Got them defiling the Lord temple. Your body is the Lord temple. That's why he said don't eat pork. Right? That's why the Most High said don't eat pork. And lying and said, and lying to the congregation, saying that the unclean men in Acts chapter 10 is the same as in Levitical law, saying the beast in Levitical law is unclean men. You is a liar, and the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua gonna skin you up. If you don't repent, you're gonna be destroyed. You and your whole congregation. All them bloods and they gonna be on your hand. You got a lot to pay for because he's a deceiver, right? This is Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. He said, and the swine, though he divided the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cub, he is unclean unto you. Of their flesh, he said, of their flesh shall he not eat, and their carcass shall he not touch. They are unclean unto you. They are unclean unto you. And when we read Malachi and 3 and 6, the Lord said he changed not. When we read Matthew 5 and 17 and 18, Yahweh Shai said, think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophet. I did not come to destroy but to fulfill. I did not come to destroy the law but to fulfill. The law still stand. The law still stand. You are a deceiver and your congregation is a pack of dummies. That's what Christianity do to you people. Christianity is the doctrine of the devil. Right? This is jump to verse 9. Leviticus 11 and 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever had fin and scale in the waters, in the sea, and in the river, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fin and scale in the sea and in the river, of all that move in the water, and of anything which is in the water, they shall be abomination to you. Right? They shall even be an abomination unto you. He shall not eat of their flesh, but he shall have their carcass in abomination. Whatsoever had no fin nor scale in the water, that shall be an abomination unto you. Right? So you're not supposed to eat no lobster, no crab and shrimps. These are abomination. These are sea cockroach. Right? These and shark. These fishes was created, and these beasts was created to be scavenger or clean up. Right? So these things is unclean unto you, and the Most High say he changed not. Malachi 3 and 6, he changed not. Right? So this Pastor Gino Jennings is a deceiver. Right? And the Most High deceive him. So the Most High deceive him so he could deceive these other simple-minded jakes in that church. Y'all are a pack of dummies. Right? And if y'all don't repent, the Most High gonna destroy each and every one of you and your whole family. Because y'all are a pack of dummies. Right? The Most High say he changed not. Right? This is Ezekiel chapter 14 verse 9. And if a prophet be deceived when he had spoken a thing, I the Lord have deceived that prophet. Yeah, the Most High deceive you, Pastor Jennings, Gino Jennings, and your whole congregation. The Most High deceive y'all because y'all is abomination to the Most High. There's a bunch of reprobate inside it. Right? A set of hypocrites. This is Ezekiel chapter 14 verse 9. And if a prophet be deceived when he had spoken a thing, I the Lord Yahweh have deceived that prophet, and will stretch out my hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. This is what the Most High gonna do to you, Pastor Gino Jennings, and your whole congregation. The Most High gonna destroy you if you don't repent and turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh and try to follow this law to your best ability. You're under grace. Grace is to keep the law. You gotta keep the law to your best ability. Right? And with that, this lesson was edifying. We want to give our praises and glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule a great millstone. And a blessed sanitation to the Akiams and the folk and the earth to push in the gospel and sincerity and truth. Shalom.